Hello, everyone. Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we have a very exciting match for you. We have a Majora's Mask randomizer race in the Mystery Season 1 tournament. This is between Fox and Death King 2. Today on comms, we have Dat Lossett and Captain MD, and they will take it from here.
Thank you so much, Baseball, and welcome aboard, folks. Dat, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm glad to be here.
Yes, welcome to the commentary booth. You now get a first-hand look at the insanity that us here in the ZSR volunteer crew gets to witness firsthand when we...
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we've got Fox and Death King taking on each other in Group A of this... Group A of the group stages of Mystery Season 1, so... we got a lot to look forward to, including some starting items. Just looking at their startup screens, they have a heart container and 2 masks already in tow.
That's very good to see. I also noticed that on the title screens, they do not start with a shield.
Interesting. We might have to go looking for one of those.
Roll up the game story.
Alright, let the games begin. The clock tower's glowing. I don't like that.
Fox is going to go up the clock tower immediately. It's just a one rupee up there.
Oh, that means we've got some kind of green rupee shuffle.
We start with Oath to Order, and there's a Gift and Blast Mask in the inventory. The explosives, very nice. The calling assets, you can't complain about. But yeah, no sword or shield, so this is a little awkward because they can't actually hit the owl right away, because they need Deku Sticks right now. That's a postman's hat in the clock tree.
Okay, so at least we start off with really early explosives at the which will give us a hand for a few checks.
Also, definitely just check the King Grass there. That can be shuffled in Mystery, and it's because they just got. Oh, never mind. King Grass is shuffled.
No.
I overlooked it. Yeah. So King Grass is on this seed, so that's a lot. Oh, that's Byro's on Postman's hat box.
Game, slow down. I'm not done. Game, slow down. I'm not done writing all the stuff we're looking at here.
Yeah, there's a lot to keep track of in Mystery. This is going to be like a chaotic burst out, because there's a lot you need to keep in mind when going into Mystery here. So it's easy to get overwhelmed, especially as a commentator.
Yeah, so
Fox is going to check the quadrants here. Swan Spy House items. Laundry Pool's Foliage, so no leather caffeinated seed. That's completely dead. That also kills off Guru, so no checks there. Beaver Race is dead, so no Beavers today, folks, unfortunately. And Digging is dead. Sorry, Dampy's dead this seed.
Alright, Spider House items Way of the Hero. That's a pretty big one, because there are a lot of items.
Since we did get a Swan Spy House item specific hint for that Way of the Hero, that means we do have some sort of other setting on. In Mystery, Swan Spy Houses are considered dungeons in these settings, which means they have a separate item pool that can be shuffled. So things like red rubies, blue rubies, hit spots, green rubies, if not parts, can be different in those dungeons. Note that Ocean Spy House, Pirate's Fortress, and the Arcana Castle and the Whale are also considered dungeons in these settings. Also, while we were talking about that, Box just found a Way to Hero to stockpot in. And there's a Pirate Fortress interior Way to Hero. Very interesting Way to Hero is this seed.
Yeah, it looks like at the very least the stray fairies are not randomized this time around, which is a bit of a sigh of relief. But it looks like Overworld Blues aren't shuffled either. Overworld Reds also appear to be intact. So the Stockpot and Swamp Spider House item Way of the Hero, we've been seeing sparkles on the clock tower, and before we came on the air, we saw sparkles in the Stockpot and mask. So that leads to me to believe that those Swamp Spider House and Stockpot and Way of the Heroes are most likely for hit checks.
It's very likely so. It's possible they might not be. It could just be like, because due to how rubies can be shoveled, it might just be rubies in dungeons that could be shoveled to seed, and nothing's on hit spots at all. But we'll see what happens. Right now, that bottom is sticks here, because with no sword, your best option are sticks. Right now, in order to hit our centers and kill enemies.
Yeah, so far...
while we were looking... Sorry, go on ahead.
No, I was just saying, looks like Fox has also made it a point to grab a few extra rupees along the way. So Death King's only packing 10, Fox is packing 40, which we might need to buy stuff up from like the bomb shop later. We're not sure if like shop sanity is enabled yet, for example.
That's very true. We have not seen West Clocktown in any fashion yet. Right now, Fox is opting to rush the stop by in. There's the Swan Spy House wait here again in Tournament Field, so that's pretty early to know about that. Both the dupes for it. Fox here is going to be pushing to the rune key check. Oh, hit spots are on Death King's side. That is confirmed. We do have hit spots this seed.
All
So
right.
that just made Swan Spy House an absolute treasure trove because there are 4 hit spots in them. Because all hit spots in this game give 3 checks. Swan Spy House in this case gets 12 more additional checks right now if they can get access to it.
All right, Fox is going to skip to room key here and is going to receive. We'll see what Andrew decides to give here.
Indeed. Let's see what
We
she
could,
has.
right now, we could really do with a sword, obviously, but we
Yeah,
could really
just
do with a
$20.
bow.
One thing I want to know as well, there is a hit spot on the stock button here, but it's no way hittable because you cannot use weapons and stuff indoors. The only way to get that check, the hit spot in the dock button, is with sword mask and magic. There is no other way to do it. So we might see that check pretty late. Alright, man in the mayor's office, what are you gonna have with us today? Just 1 ruby for our payment to find Cafe, of course.
Yeah, that green rupee on the clock tower kind of almost immediately to me assumed some kind of like spicy type of check was going to be enabled, like hit spots or random green rupees. Now, dungeons will cross that bridge later. I did notice that the Deku Playground rupees were not randomized.
Yeah,
Oh, but we got a price shuffle.
Oh, that's huge. That's insane. Price shuffle can be real awkward because that can apply to 2 different things. That can apply to either to shops or minigames. How do you like chess game costing like 400 rupees?
All right, so Fox is getting the hit spots over the shooting gallery, and slow down here. We got a Swamp Title Deed, Couples Mask,
Stone Mass as well. Yeah, lots of stuff in East Clocktown here, and a big chest just for the backup bomb shoes.
Well, at least we found out where those were hiding.
Yeah, finals early at least, an update.
Oh, we've got shop sanity. The Gorman brothers sold a heart container.
That is either partial or we got full, because it is possible that we have partial shop sanity in the form of only the Goron shop, Sora shop, and other purchases checks are shuffled, but nothing else is Clocktown has touched it. So nothing in the trading post or the bomb shop. We have yet to see West Clocktown, so we're gonna hopefully find out soon.
Yeah, a typical play that Fox I know likes to really make is try to. Okay, Butler's dead. Fox really likes to try and push bank 1 as early as possible, since it is a Sphere 0 check. Makes sense.
Yeah, and understandable, especially in mystery. Like it really depends on the seed. You might make bank money might be known. Sorry, fine. There are some cases you might have seeds in which money is not an issue, like an easy gold or silvery, because it's far more common in these settings to get rubies with no issues, depending on your settings. Alright, Fox is going to be dipping West Town here for the first time. We're going to find out right here. And it looks like it is partial shop sanity, so because there's nothing else in the bomb shop. It's just a red reveal on the bomb bag. And Fox is gonna peek, if I'm not mistaken, he's gonna be peeking here. Extra minigames. This can be shuffled. And it's a purple ruby that doesn't confirm they're dead yet. It might just end up being vanilla. We need more information later to confirm about extra minigames.
Yeah, Purple Rupee is the normal prize, so it is pretty unlikely, but nevertheless, it's possible the randomizer can just do randomizer things and put something in its vanilla location. It does it all the time.
Yep, absolutely. Meanwhile, Death King is making his way over the swamp. I couldn't tell what was on the Tor Heart piece. It was a little too small.
Yeah, I couldn't see it either.
That's a gold dust bottle on Fox's side in the hit wall. That's an early bottle, but Spear 1.
It's an early bottle, and that also gives us a really golden opportunity here, pardon the pun, to check if mundane items are randomized as well from, like, the Curiosity Shop, for example.
Indeed, and Fox just found their way here on that stone. Milk Road is way to hero. We've not seen what's there yet, I believe.
I don't think we've seen anything of note there either, so it could be referring...
Yeah, it could refer to a few things. It could refer to the Keen Grass most likely, since Keen Grass is on this seed.
It could be, because, yeah, it looks like...
Definitely.
Because Keen Grass
Okay.
total is like 8 checks per ring, right? Or is it 9 if you add in the red ruby
9.
too?
9. The first 8 can be gone. Logic can expect the first 8, but for the final check on Keen Grass, it largely requires furious things, such as spin attack mastery with a sword, or at least magic as well with Yoda's sword or Great Fairy Sword, which means in very rare circumstances, you might have a way to hero just for spin attack mastery.
Fascinating.
It is incredibly rare.
And yeah, so Fox did dump off...
Meanwhile, while we were talking about that, but Deathkin did check overworld parts. Overworld parts are confirmed not on in this seed, because of South of Swamp parts. So they won't be getting those yet.
To answer your question, chat, right now, as far as we're concerned, as far as we're aware, our settings are, we've got hit spots, and we've got partial shop sanity with price shuffle.
Yep, that's confirmed right now. We don't know anything about rubies yet. No, reds and blues are not shuffled. That's it, in the overworld. Meanwhile, Fox is going to be making the trip to Observatory. And Mystery Observatory is actually a pretty good opener, because you can check about 2 or 3 settings in here right away, including Scarecrow pots. For those unaware, Scarecrow pots includes the 3 pots in here Fox is about to check in the Observatory, including a bunch of pots over in the Stone Tower itself. Not the dungeon, but the climbing section. That's a sword! In the potion shop, I think it looked like.
Yep. Oh, though, we got Song Sanity. The Moon's Tier has a song.
That song's sounding for you. Things just got spicy. At least in this case, they did start with Oath to Order, so that reduces some of the casino later, potentially. Oath to Order is probably
Indeed.
one of the worst things to casino for. So it is kind of common habit for some players just to drag it out right to the end, just to try and find Oath. So yeah, we're gonna see what the song right here. It looked like it was a white song, so this is gonna be Healing or Storms.
Healing Storms or Epona. Let's see. It is Epona, so we got a nice early Epona.
It is Eponia. Alright, that just opened up a little bit. We have access to West.
Although...
West Clocktown is foolish. On
Lol.
Fox's side, that's a huge hint. One of the best you can probably get, aside from East Clocktown. That's an amazing hint.
Indeed. So... Alright, so that Epona song, thing is, that Epona song is currently out of logic, because we don't currently have a way to actually get the Bomber's Code.
That is a good point. Because right now, we need a logical projectile to do Bomb's Hidey Seek, or we need a way to backdoor Observatory with the Deku Mask. Those are the 2 ways right now that need it.
Right. Out of the way, kiddo.
One thing I could totally see Fox doing here, he could very well push Day 2 here and just go Graveyard. Graveyard right now, it's very easy 12 checks for him to get with the Blast Mask.
Right, because the Lantern is a hit. The Lanterns over the bats are hit spots. And Dampe can be checked for mundane items, too.
Yes, Graveyard's absolutely loaded right now, even out of logic. But I think Fox is probably going to opt to stay in logic here just for now, just in case on the off chance Deku does show up.
Yeah,
right now, runners are really just retracing their steps. Go ahead, Captain.
Right now, I would be eyeing that bottle that was picked up outside of Clocktown, because that is a red... basically, it's a red potion for Kome.
That's very true. That, if we do find Deku, that is logical access to Deku Palace.
Another thing that is... we got Fire Arrows really early here, so it's possible we could be considering Smithy 2 later down the road once we have access to the north.
That's true as well. Since, with that, Sword Definitely's gonna see if we can do Swordsman's School here. We haven't seen mini prices yet. Mini prices are untouched. We did see that with the lottery, but that confirms it right, and we have only shop price shuffle for this seed.
All right, so just to clarify with chat, the bottle that the milk
Ooh,
that
Fox
Fox
is checking Cal Sandy. This is very good to do this right now. Just find out early. We're gonna find out right here if it's Cal Sandy.
doesn't look like it, but Fox is just going to double check, especially since we did get a milk pickup from the Nice Bomber's notebook on Sword School.
Nice time lost book. And okay, cows are not shopper, looks like. You got 2 milks. It looks like they're not untouched.
Yeah, the milk we saw earlier on the Scarecrow, not Scarecrow, Skull Kid painting was a milk refill, not a bottle, just in case anybody was wondering about that.
Yes. It is possible Cal Sandy might still be on some rare chance, but since we did see the refill already, that probably tells us that that's just probably the milk bar one. Alright, aside from that, Rita runs are retracing their steps. There's not much going on. Fox just got almost robbed by the diverted turn field.
Yeah, that would have been unfortunate. We really don't want that bottle to be taken. We saw that happen last week.
Looks like Fox there is. Yeah. Fox looks like he is going to be setting up to sell the gold dust here. Curiosity shop is open right now.
So yeah, an explosive should allow us to check. Oh, I thought Fox would have used Blast Mass to check the majority of those, but guess not. Alright, so now Death King's gonna get the giant treasure trove of items here, including the couple's mask, shield, and something else of interest was here. Swamp Title Deed.
Answer the question in chat. Yeah, you could actually do that if you wish to, like to sell the gold dust to sell it and reset and buy it again, but it's a little time consuming. Although one thing to note, since we do know about the Swamp Tile Deed in at least Clocktown, it spawns on the Hub Hub Honey and Darling. Our runners can actually do Toy Hand once it comes up. It just will be out again. They can actually get out of the way right now if they wish to. They have a Blast Mask, they have a paper. Just get Toy Hand over with.
Yeah, now we know this isn't
find it right here.
Yeah, we know this isn't going to be progression, but we can at least check to see if Mundane is shuffled, which it doesn't appear to be.
It doesn't look like it. Might be just flat, but then we'll probably know by the time runners go to Bay, because the mundane checks also include the Seahorse.
Very true. And yeah, Fox is now going to pick up a red potion, except, no, not going to happen. Well, that red potion's out of play. Anywho,
yeah, he's not getting that.
Couple's Mask on the flip side gave us the Ocean Title Deed. Fox has got to book it here because he's literally minutes away from missing Blast Mask Lady.
Unfortunately, he actually is not even in the ball. There is actually no way to do Blast Mask Lady right now.
Right, you don't have a sword.
I'm pretty sure Blast Mask does not work. You can't use sticks. If you want to save it, you actually have to use an actual sword. That includes FD, or any of your transformation masks that isn't Deku.
Yeah,
You can use the bow hook shot, but you'll be locked out of the actual wall from the bomb lady.
Yeah.
It actually kills Songkin, it actually causes him to blow up. So yeah, Fox is not even gonna bar here.
That makes sense.
Bomb lady. Yeah. It's a waste of time to him. Yeah, that is correct. That's what chat is pointing out. He's flat just cannot do bomb lady right now. That is our magic. Ooh, on Toy Hand.
All right, so now we're literally just a bow away from being able to use fire arrows.
Yeah. Just a bow away. At this point, I can totally see a bow just probably sitting somewhere in a swamp, or it's just somewhere on final day. Because the thing to keep in mind is that our opponent is still out of logic right now. This could be some sort of like day 3 bottleneck.
Yeah, it's looking pretty likely. Either that or it's on rescuing Kome.
As well. We're gonna find it right here, because one thing to note, it might not be Kome in this fact if these potions are too expensive. Because the prices for the trading post change depending on who's working there. It's either the part-time worker or the curiosity shop guy. The prices actually change. So he's
Oh.
gonna check. He's gonna check right here if he can buy it during the day.
That's actually pretty smart. That's some pretty good
It was
knowledge.
under.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not on knowledge other people. Yeah, he's not getting that. Nope,
Not any better.
no
Can't even get
chance.
Deku sticks.
That red potion is hard waterlocked. So we're not going to be seeing Gourmet in this cycle, unfortunately. Probably,
Nope.
unless we find a red spare red potion, but... It's possible, because the blue potion from the Karnakan is shuffled as well with these settings, so Fox could run into that.
Could do, but it would still be an out of logic.
Because Possible Shuffling does include... Not necessarily. It can end up in, like... Because Scrubs are also on in Possible Shop Down, if I'm not mistaken. So it could just be sending someone for Fox to pick up on the way.
It could be.
Alright, we're gonna first time gonna see a horse race here. Of course, he definitely could not do this the first time because he didn't have our logic Ponia. To answer the question in chat, that is true. Kota could have a full red potion right now. But I don't think Death King checked it, or am I not mistaken? I might have missed it.
Death King did not check the price of the red potion in the potion shop.
Yeah. Yeah. So we don't know yet if we can actually heal Kome.
I would say that's probably the best bet to do it this cycle, if at all possible. And yeah, since Death King went to Woods on day 1...
That's the question in chat. Yes, unfortunately, Death King did go there on day 1. He went to South Zone pretty early, so he wasn't able to do the grotto yet. Answer the question in chat. Yes, it does. Blue potion does work on Kome. Speaking
that
of
works
red
too.
potion,
Okay, that's an opponent-locked red potion, which is nice still, but...
it's our logic. It's supposed to run out. That is our progression. Red potions can be regression in settings like this.
Yeah. Was the bottle empty? Yes, it was. Fox sold off the gold dust earlier.
Yeah, he sold it during Hero Shop, man.
By the way, do you want to buy a green rupee for over 100 rupees?
No.
149, no less? Alright, so Fox is now heading back into Tournament
This is probably
Field.
Fox's cue now to go to South and Swamp here. Because despite having other places open to him right now, it's not necessarily a good idea around to go out of logic, just in case he does find a bow selling to open up more checks in the seed. Bow is one of your crucial finds right now, because you can do a lot of hit spots, especially one that's sitting on the clock tower and clock down.
Could Milk Road be Way of the Hero just for that red potion refill?
It is possible. It could actually very well could be. I had that once in the North Sanity. It was nuts. I also had the same case for a milk bottle.
Remind me again where the
Now, the other
sword
thing,
was?
aside from us retracing steps for now, one thing the step would get me curious is if we find, it was in the red potion shop, remember, right?
Oh, right, the Kotake had it. Woodfall Wath, that's our 5th Wath.
Yeah, that's a 5th, so that does confirm some other setting is on in some way, which I believe is either Remain Shuffle or Boss Keys can be anywhere.
Let me double check the Wath description in the documents.
Yeah, good idea.
Hints, here we go. Okay, in Song Sanity Seeds, we get another Wath. Let's see. Oh no, Song Sanity... I think Song Sanity just flat out makes it 5 Waths. Yeah, Song Sanity alone just makes it 5 wafts. Oh, did Death King...
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Death
think
King
what Death
missed
King just
Blast
tried to do
Mass
was trying
Lady.
to say he tried to save her. He can't.
Oops.
Fox is our first dip day 2 grotto, day 2 swamp here. So we're gonna see the grotto. Just a junk chest though.
Yeah, we do still have chest size and texture matches contents, thankfully, regardless of setting. Oh, Death King walked into the fairy fountain after midnight. Yeah, that's a death sentence for the check.
According to chat, Death King actually despawned in the bottom lane, unfortunately. Even though it's not, he did have a sword, so he could have saved her actually. So that's really unfortunate. Fox is gonna turn in the red potion here after checking the other thing here as well. Once he goes speaks to Kotake.
Yeah, so Fox is gonna get a sword.
Yeah, he's gonna get it right here. To answer a question in chat, yes and no. Some seeds you will start with a sword, but no shield. Some seeds you would just start with a shield. Or in some seeds you start with none of them. It can be mixed like that. It's completely random.
So, let me see if I've got my settings right so far. We've got hit spots, partial shop sanity, oh, good grief. Partial shop sanity with price shuffle, Keaton Grass, Song Sanity, and Sword and Shieldless. Sword and Shieldless start. Am I missing anything?
You know, Box is doing this. Death Queen is opting to go our logic west very big coast here. We had a shield, but we didn't start with a sword.
Well, we didn't start with a shield either. The first shield we saw was the hit spot on,
Nothing the Bay Coast Grotto here.
Okay.
It's a bit risky what King did there, because we don't know about Scoop Shuffle yet. He could have gotten something like Deku Princess there, which could have locked him out of his bottle. Because right now we got too little information to confirm if any sort of Scoop Shuffle's on yet. Seahorse is vanilla, so it looks like Medine checks are off this seed. So no curiosity checks. That's a rune key on Kotake. I mean Kone.
Head tilt intensifies. How deep is this rabbit hole that we've been getting ever since we've gotten Epona Song?
Good question.
Like, for all we know, there probably is just like a bow and staff room chest or something. Or Deku Mask, since we know about magic too, so...
It looks like Fox is going to opt to double time here. Probably it's the final day, so you can go do ranch. In mystery sense, it's probably a good idea most of the time to go ranch, because you want as much information as early as possible. Because due to various settings, you might get different types of hints.
Yeah, not only that, this also gives us the chance with the bottle to verify if soils are randomized. Because we'll be able to check the soil patches in the ranch. And we know that... Oh no, ranch isn't Way of the Hero today. But we know that
I think, honestly, now that I think about Upper Crescent, it could very well be Keen Grass here in Milk Road, because we do have magic and sword, which this Fox is about to do here.
Alright, Labfish was a silver rupee. Oh, there's the first in logic bottle.
Another sword.
Oh, new wave.
And that's Nova. That's new wave. That's on the final check, I'm pretty sure. So that's our logic, actually, right now.
I think one grass got away.
Possibly. Why not seeing it? But that is likely in logic, because if that's on check 8 of the King Grass there, that is available right now.
But yeah, one thing is
Fox
still...
checking movies here.
I'm still bothered by the, because we still don't have the red... We still don't have a logical red potion to save Kome. We've gotten the bottle. Where was Epona Song again? It was Bomb Law. It was in Moon's Tier.
Yeah. Still, all that chain is still out of logic right now. No bow, no Deku Mask, no hook shot, no Sora. Nothing to put opponent in logic yet.
Now, Death King actually lost his shield briefly to a like, but got it
He
back.
above the hint right there. This is probably going to get standard ranch because due to these settings, as we know right now, there are no extra checks here in the ranch. No pots, no rubies, no crates.
There are hit checks, though, in the Coco Shack.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, I forgot about those. Yeah, that is 6 extra checks for Fox to find out here in the Cookie Shack.
Yeah.
To answer the question in chat, yeah, that is correct. The Egrass is not out logic right now because we had a Sphere Sword and Shield, Sword and Magic.
Yeah, right now what's out of logic right now is Epona Song, and so far all the red potions we've seen are either locked by Adult Wallet because they're too expensive, or on Gorman Bros, on Gorman Race, which is out of logic.
That is only logical for the final check. If you need better upgrades for logic, it has to be for the final check, because the final check on Keygrass expects either Spin Attack Mastery with a Sword and Magic, or, along with it, Great Fairy Sword or Gilded Sword. Because Racer Sword and Carry are too small to hit all the grass. Fox gonna get bugs here. Go on, Captain.
I'm not even sure what came out of the soil patch that Death King tried to hit. I don't know if it even went through. It looks like scoops are on shuffle, though, because bugs and fish have been vanilla so far.
Yeah, looks like it. Soils are not on. That was a banana red ruby, so no soils on the seed. I think for right now, we can't necessarily confirm scoops yet. We need about 2 more hints to probably confirm scoops are dead. Because if all scoops are on, the scoops for Deku Princess and Big Post have to always be hinted. Oh, Fox just found archery hints, so that does confirm it. We do not have scoops on this seed.
Alright,
so no scoops.
Alright, so the hit checks in Ranch were just a lot of rupees and a heart piece.
Yep, just a bunch of money. To answer the question, Magic was on Toy Hand. That's where it was.
Yeah, Magic is in logic. Yeah, the Magic is in logic because you're expected to be able to get into the ranch on day 3, just because everybody's gone. So that's how the game expects you to be able to pick up, to check Toilet Hand even without any special equipment.
I suppose you mean stop button in that case.
Ooh, that's a Chateau refill. There's the hook shot.
That's our range projectile. That just put opponents back in logic.
Okay, we're all good now.
Yeah, logic fixed. So the C will need to do Toy Hand with the paper in order to get Magic, and go do Kartake to get your first sword. Then they go back to North Clock Town to get your hook shot. Fox here is going to try to get some more checks. This can be tricky, but he also might be farming Shadow Money here, because there's Shadow Money on this grass.
Oh, there's a completely pointless, given that we already have Gibdo as a base, as a starting item.
Unfortunately, in these settings, we do have free Garo hints, so yeah, that Garo Mask is just completely worthless.
But yeah, that is a great spot for Chateau.
One thing to know, though... Yeah, very good. Just free money. You can say that for 200 every single time.
Yeah, the downside to that is we know West Clocktown is foolish, so we probably... Wow, Terminus economy's in the toilet.
Absolutely. Terminus economy is crashing because the world's coming to an end. One thing I want to bring up to know as well, that Fox does already have logical access to Arcana Canyon, so he could, if he wishes to, just to go rush the Garo hints if he wants information.
Could rush the Garo hints, even turn in the he hasn't picked it up yet, but turn in the Ocean Title Deed. Since
possibly,
that doesn't
once
require...
he finds Zora Mask, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we need Zora Mask to turn that in.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting the mask transformation requirements for the turn-ins.
Yeah. Although we do have one check available over there, and that is the grotto.
Yes, she could Shrine Grotto.
Yeah.
Hold still, Jim. Alright, so we've got Milk Road's Wath with New Wave. Let's see. So yeah, the other Waths, so... I think we need to find out what that room key turns into. Because then we'll see if Milk Road is Way of the... Oh, wait, Milk Road was Way of the Hero for, New Wave. That's right.
Yeah, that was on, I'm pretty sure Key and Grass check 8.
Yeah.
It looks
And
like
I think... And if I'm not mistaken, in Song Sanity, the song can be the end reward for the Way of the Hero.
Yeah, it can be. One thing to note, because yeah, in Song Sanity, it's unlike Standard Sanity, songs cannot point towards progression in Song Sanity. They're just their own standard items.
Wow, so Room Key is not the progression. So yeah, the Milk Road Waff is definitely New Wave.
Yeah, it has to be. Which could confirm a few things, potentially. It could mean we need to go to GPG Access, or if we find Sora, we can do Gossip Stones.
I mean, yeah. We had that be an issue last week. I believe Gossip's locked Deku Mask. Incoming light arrows.
That's lights on the clock tower.
I saw that yellow glow and I was like, yep, that ain't a gold rupee. An angled yellow glow means lights, which means Secret Shrine is already in play.
35 minutes, no less. This is a very early access to Shrine with very minimum equipment, no less.
Yeah, I mean, Razor Sword is nice, but you would still like a little bit of extra firepower before dipping Shrine at this point.
Just need Bow now to get over there.
Yeah, the bow is what's really slowing us down here.
Yeah, it's
Actually-
the Bow.
So yeah, Fox dumped rupees anyway. Those were definitely just for economy safety, because at this point we know there's nothing on that check. We know that there's nothing on the bank since West Clocktown Foolish.
Yeah. You might as well just still deposit anyway, just in case he wants some extra rupees for the next cycle, because it can be a little troublesome sometimes getting rupees back. But let's clock down Foolish.
Well, luckily we won't be spending 50 rupees on improvised kegs due to lack of explosives. We've seen that plenty of times.
Interestingly, on Death King's side, he's opted to do Our Logic Deku Palace.
Interesting. There's still a handful of things you can do here.
Oh yeah, Fox hat? We have not seen the Dungus yet, actually.
Oh, that's true. We haven't seen Dodongos. It's been kind of tough to do without any heavy weaponry.
To answer a question in the chat, it can still be, but at this point, it's unlikely. It's more likely now we'll find at least one wallet, or another red potion or blue potion source, just to kill it off. For the red potion from the horse race.
Yeah, Epona's is now in logic courtesy of the hook shot, so... Yeah, we've sorted that out, but now the question just becomes where we do really... I think the bow is the real big question mark, and with Epona's song now available, and hook shot, we can get a couple more chests in Zora Cape. And that might just be where... Oh, no, Fox is probably going to go to Icona first. There's a lot more you can do in that neck of the woods. Alright, so
Okay, I'm not surprised what Fox is doing here. He's going straight for Icona. Because he wants those graveyard checks.
I think what Death King was actually just trying to do there is hop over to Swamp Spider House, because we do know that is Way of the Hero, and there are like probably almost a few dozen checks over there just because of the eyes in the central room, the vases, there's a lot going on over there.
Yeah. I don't blame that play. Eggs are confirmed dead on Fox's side, so no eggs this seed.
Yeah, Song Sanity does guarantee you an eggs hint.
That is also true. Forgot to check on the count. Unfortunately, that does mean due to our hint layout, long quests cannot be on this seed as well, so no Andrew could fail, no frogs. Because like bowl scoops, if you get a long quest setting seed, Andrew can fail and frogs will have to be hinted.
Oh, we got another song here, and it is Storms.
Hey. Says I'm gonna go back to Spring Runner right now. That's the Mask of Truth and Bomb Bag.
Mask of Truth. Now is not a bad time to get that, because we can actually turn that in real quick at Doggy Racetrack.
That's very well true. Fox has 4 more checks over here, 3 on this lantern. Oh,
that's a Pinko box.
And he can't get it. He has to hit it again. Fox just picked up Spin Attack Mastery. That just put the final checks on Keygrass in North Clocktown and Milkrow in logic. You could go back for those now.
Trying to think, you know, we might be looking at, we're pretty close to Pamela being in play. Right now for that, we need a Ice Arrow and we need a Song of Healing. That should be it, though. Yeah, Ice and Song of Healing. Kita's got a Gilded Chest. Alright, so Kita's got a Gilded Chest, so that could be something important. Although, yeah, we also need Bo to fire those ice arrows as well, as chat points out. But it looks like we are going to see a quick peek up to the Icona region. Yeah, this is a good spot for Fox to be, because this is going to give him a lot of information with the Garo hints. Because what the Garo hints will do here is they'll effectively replace some of the sometimes hints. Or not replace, fill in some of the sometimes hints that we haven't seen yet.
Indeed, and Garos can give a lot of various hints that officers cannot give. They can give answers to various long and annoying checks, such as Sound Check, Man Room, Bar, Hugo the Hungry Goron, and so much more. We have a really big sometimes pool in these settings.
And yeah, we don't even need Garo Mask to get them. We just need to read the title text trigger. That's literally all. That's literally it. Alright, this hint reads to us that Romani's game is the Ice Arrows! We need a powder keg! Oh, and Aliens and Cremier are dead. Nice.
Not saving our ranches today, unfortunately.
Ugh, unfortunately, that puts a kink in the Pamela seed works, because now we need a keg to get ice arrows. Ooh, a very cheap milk bottle here.
Very cheap.
Alright, looks like Fox wants to get to the top here just to check everything out, hit the owl statue, hopefully not get pelted by Octorok rocks.
Meanwhile, they are pelting him. To answer a question in chat, yes, it still can be. We don't know about FT anywhere yet. We have no idea on it until we find FT itself.
Can we find a bow, please? That shrine is just staring us in the face, begging somebody to go in there.
Yeah, it's kind of curious where this bow can be. You know, there's one place I think where it actually could be. We do have access to Ocean Spy House, and that has 9 initial checks in there.
Oh, besides the cab's head chest, yeah, the hit checks. That's a good point.
As well, and it could be dungeon settings, so we might have pots and rubies in there as well. Well, mainly pots. They might be on too.
Now, of note, Death King still has not done all of the checks necessary for hookshot yet. Has done all the Keaton checks yet, so yeah, he's missing out on hookshot, which is definitely... it's going to cause some headaches for him in a little bit if he doesn't come around to that soon. Although with Great Spin, he might head back in that direction sooner or later.
Unfortunately, that will not help him because he needs magic to actually get the hook right now.
Right, and that's
counter for Keen Grass will not advance unless you use magic spin attacks.
Right, and magic was on
Toy Hand, which was stop on Inway the hero.
Okay, so we've got Stockpot and Milk Road Woths dealt with. So that's actually the fact that we still have 3 Woths still on the table is really good because we do still need a lot of items and with the Woths we have, we could still possibly get some good stuff and hopefully iron out where our path is because we really still need to figure out where that bow is hiding. I think that's still the biggest handicap.
Yeah, it is. Bow's free starting to lock the seed.
Oh, here's something.
Mirror Shield.
Okay, we might need that. With light arrows, that's only good. With light arrows, that's only good for 1 check.
And even then, as we know, probably out of logic right now because of ice arrows.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I could see probably cause a little bit of a snag for this bow right now is if we find Sora first. Bow could be somewhere deep in PF. It actually could be the PF interior weighty hero.
Could be.
PF interior does get 9 initial checks there because they hit spots, but Fox actually can't get 3 of them right now because one's in the hookshot chest rune and he doesn't have Deku Mask or a bow to knock down the beehive.
Hmm. Remind me again where the Ocean Deed was hiding.
Ocean Tardy was on the mirror, which the Ocean Deed was from Honey Dunny Hit Shots, if I remember right.
Okay, so the Swamp Deed and Ocean Deed are basically behind the same pair of checks. Okay, they're in the same neighborhood. All right. So Town Archery, Hitboxes, and Mayor. Okay. But yeah, Fox, this is his first pass in Great Bay, so this is going to give him a couple of extra checks here, courtesy of being able to check the Cape Ledge.
That as well, so he can enter Ocean Spy House properly with the hookshot in hand.
Very true.
You probably dive it right here, if I had to guess. This is probably the most optimal time to do it. And that's what he's doing. So, new place we're going to see here. One thing to know is that, as stated like a little bit earlier, those spy houses are considered dungeons, so we might have extra checks in here we don't know about.
Oh yeah, because of the skulls I keep forgetting.
So he just checked those pots, and they don't look shuffled, so I don't think we don't have any pots out all this seed. There's our auto magic. Magic locked.
Okay.
That's a Sora mask and a Brewer mask on the second mask.
Okay, yeah, I just ended up going way ahead of you here for a second.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, Bremen and Zora is huge.
And there's healing as well on the last mask check.
Wow, okay, so yeah, this seed is exploded.
Yeah, this seed just opened up right on the hookshot. So, we're ice hours away right now, possibly from Pamela. Yeah, Sparks is just leaving. He can't do Ocean's Firehouse chest without bow, so that's all he can do. So he's probably now, if I had to guess, he's probably going to push Pirate's Fortress here.
Oh, absolutely. With Hookshot, you absolutely start heading in the direction of Pirates. With Hookshot and Zora especially, you immediately drop what you're doing and go to Pirate's Fortress.
One thing to know as well, now he has the Sora Mask, he can also go do Swamp Spire House, because we know that's way to hero as well.
Right, because that's an alternative way to that section of a section of the swamp.
Yeah. So yeah, this stage just basically exploded. So this is kind of probably a small nasty bottleneck if you just did not do Toy Hand. Answer your question in chat. No. Yes and no. Deku can be logically required to get to Swan Spy House, but the alternatives for it are Sora Mask, or if you have it on, FD as well.
Yeah, the game can expect you to walk around the big Octo behind the tourist center and just damage boost your way over to it. Very convenient time to get Song of Healing, though, too, because we can heal Macau. Now, that being said, the Pirate's Fortress, Woodfall, and Swamp Spider House Wafts are still unchecked. So, again, we're looking for a large series of items here, and it's likely we might not be looking for too many things once we're in our, like, where's our last item scenario that we always typically experience in seeds like this. Because, yeah, right now we still need Bow, Deku, Goron, Keg, Ice. Because we know Ice is behind Keg. So we need 5 items, and there's 3 Waths left.
Yeah, this thing might be over before we even started, but we'll see. This is probably be a quick dip with Fox to cave here, because we know Beavers are dead, so this will be a quick thing for him to do.
Yeah, and I think we can safely assume extra minigames are disabled as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Safe to say they're off as well. The guaranteed way to check for extra minigames is if you get double archery rewards on Swamp Archery or Town Archery.
Which we're not going to be able to find out because we're still missing a bow.
Yep.
Have we seen our third Foolish, or is it still only just Laundry Pool West Clocktown?
No, we have not. We only know those 2 right now.
Alright.
The last one is still missing.
In before Ocean's... Well, no, Ocean Spider House items can't be Foolish at this point, but in before South Clocktown Foolish?
Yeah, I can see... Actually, no, that can't be, because we did find light arrows there.
Right, yeah, okay, so...
That can only be Foolish if we have Remain Shuffle and we don't need those lights.
Well, luckily Fox drank the Chateau way earlier and is got plenty of magic for the rest of the cycle. He's probably going to go to Ranch next and check Bremen Mask and... or alternatively, might just try and wait for a keg and just get the whole kit and caboodle done on the next pass.
Possibly, but you also need Goron as well for that.
Right.
So it's really his choice, but I can totally see him just going screw it to not do Bruno at all and just go straight up here because of density.
Alright, I saw the Taurus Center item now for real this time. It was just some arrows.
And to answer the question in the chat, technically we might still need ice, assuming it could be Remain Shovel. A Rain might just be sitting up there. I Remain just could end up in the upper corner region, but it's still too early to tell right now. Actually, Jeff brings up a good point. Fox could very well just dive Great Bay Temple here and check what it is, because we don't know about Dungeon Entrance Shuffle yet.
No, we do not. What do we have here? That is a land title deed? Yeah, that is... Oh, no, it's mountain. It was tinted weirdly. I thought it was land.
Yeah, that's
But
mountain deed. 100 rupees.
So, in other words, out of our budget by 1 rupee. If only we could buy it, we can just turn it in right then and there.
Alright, he's gonna clear out the rest of Sora Hall here.
The chat brings up a great point. Now that we've seen Zora Mask, we can turn in the ocean title deed.
He's gonna pick the scrub here, see what he has. Just a hard return for 15.
Alright, staff room is dead, so nothing of importance there.
Actually, interesting point to bring up the stop here. Fox does have access to the free mass checks in there right now, because he has Sora Magic. He can do those once he gets back.
Yeah, right now the big headache for Death King is he still hasn't gotten hookshot yet off the Keaton grass and is in position to go get it now, courtesy of Sword and Great Spin.
But again, no magic because he has to do Toy Hand.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about Toilet Hand.
He can't do it until finals right now. He's right now at 8 PM. He's got to kill about 2 minutes.
Alright, so now what Fox is going to do is probably check Tingle Photo. Yeah, check Tingle Photo later. Turn in the Clocktown Fairy rewards, which I don't think we've seen these. Oh wait, Death King I think checked the human reward, but as a result unloaded Blast Mask Lady.
Just the Froggy Mask.
No thanks, we don't need it.
Fox probably might just recheck the I'm not sure if he got all the checks on the Keen Grass in North Clocktown. He definitely has them from Milk Road, probably, if I'm right. So looking like right now, I think our progression is very likely the Pirate's Fortress Interior Waiting Hero, but Fox could very well just go the Swamp Spy House Waiting Hero Forest just to be sure he can get everything there. Maybe find Gore Mask.
Looks like Death King's been improvising by lobbing bombs up to the beehive items here, but so far not working.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. Fox just found an FD on the Stop Button mask. That we could have FD anyway. We hasn't checked yet. Oh, this would be amazing if we got FD anywhere right now. That'd be great.
Now we'll definitely find out next cycle, because... Oh, nope, Fox is soaring. I thought he was going to be warping out here.
I could probably see why for one reason. Like, he hadn't gotten heal not too long ago. I mean, he wants to wait out for Kamara in Tournament Field.
Does he appear on Night of the Final Day?
All 3 days after midnight, yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh!
That's a cat face mask.
Right, about that.
He can't get around. He needs Deku Mask, or he needs a combination of Landing and Moonsteer.
Right.
I'm waiting for Fox to check that FD. I wonder if it's anywhere.
If Keg is on Midnight Meeting, I swear.
That'd be great. Technically, it is in logic right now because we did find a rune key, which was from the chain from the red person from Horse Race onto healing Kote. I mean, Koe. So it's possible. Heck, even other progression like Aura Mask, or even Deku itself.
Alright, so Death King is doing Toilet Hand and is about to get magic.
Yeah, he's not gonna be happy about this, because he could have had this, like, probably about 10 minutes ago, if not 20.
Way longer than 10 minutes ago, I think.
Yeah, way longer. Fox is gonna be a Dynamax Swan Spy House here.
Alright, and I think we can safely assume Skulltula tokens aren't randomized. We definitely have seen them by now.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a bunch of money, and that's a Giant's Mask. He's not gonna pick it up, though.
Yeah, with FD, we definitely don't need that.
That's a Powder Keg!
There we go. That's our Swamp Spider House Wath. We can now go get Ice Arrows and our first bean, too.
Possibly for Stone Tower Temple.
Stone Tower Temple. That lets us buy stuff from the Swamp Scrub once we do get Deku Mask.
Yeah, right now we're still missing Goron. This seed could drag up for quite some time, possibly. I think at this point, it's very likely the Papyrus' Interior Wealth is very likely our bow.
Yeah, that is a very late bow if it is.
Indeed. Considering how much it locks. Fox is going to check rubies here.
Okay, so it looks like greens in dungeons aren't shuffled, blues in dungeons aren't shuffled, reds in dungeons are.
So only reds in dungeons. Very interesting to get reds, because that does give checks in every dungeon in some way.
Jeez. So yeah, we know that we can get Ice Arrows. Fox is probably going to rush Ice Arrows next cycle. Milk Road Tingle's prices were still junk too. Sorry, I just keep giggling that every major item that we've seen in a shop is like over $100.
Yeah, it can get very funny. Especially because it can account for the Warrior Wallet. But I believe in these Mystery Stones, Warrior Wallet is not accounted for. But I might be mistaken.
I don't think in Logic it's ever accounted Royal Wallet, but I do believe because we have partial shop sanity, Royal Wallet is in the pool.
Indeed, that's correct. It is somewhere. We do have a third initial wallet somewhere in the seed. Alright, so both are in the same area. Death King is on fire hours. This is probably his trip. He does have the hook shot now, so this is probably Ocean Spy House for him. So he's going to get a bunch of his stuff, including Healing, Sora Mask, Ruin Mask, all the stuff that was in there.
Finally, Tingle's selling something mildly reasonable, a 27 rupee empty bottle in Great Bay.
Very nice. That's Fox's fourth bottle. It would be nice if this was required eggs, but it's not.
Yeah, we don't need that. Yeah, of course, we get all the bottles, and we don't need them because Eggs is dead. Like, at best, we're gonna need, like, what, maybe a couple more bottles later if we need to check, like, Deku, like, Butler items, because those are a completely different category. Actually, that's a good question. Does Butler Race have hit checks?
It does not. With the Saints we have on the sea, Butler gets no initial checks whatsoever.
So, not even with the 20 in dungeons? Or the red rupees in dungeons?
Butler Race is not considered a dungeon. It is considered overworld.
Interesting, okay.
The same applies to Secret Shrine. It is considered an overworld area.
Okay. Alright, Fox is just gonna do a double check here and make sure that cow sanity is in fact turned off.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just double make sure.
Are spider houses... Oh, wait, no, we answered that question already about spider house rupees. Now, are there any red rupees in the spider houses? In Ocean Spider House, rather?
No. There are no rupees whatsoever in Ocean Spy House. Only the single red in Sword Spy House.
Okay.
Alright, Pox is gonna take this, and that's just money. I'm gonna see a hint. Beneath the well is foolish. That's our last one. Sorry, folks.
Yeah,
No well nonsense today.
I'm surprised the game gave us Gibdo Mask as a starting item, considering how easy Garo was, and that well is foolish.
Yeah, well, could have opened up very early. We were just ice arrows away the whole time.
Which we can even go get next cycle too, but it looks like Fox is going to finish this cycle on a Pirate's Fortress play. Unfortunately, we're going to have to leave the sewers out, but that's not currently flagged as Wath, so we'll cross that bridge when we get to it later.
Yeah, he would backdoor it, but with these settings, unfortunately there are no extra checks in the Pirate's Fortress area. There are no rubies, no pots, no crates and barrels either, so sewers is just your standard for checks.
Alright, we're healing Camaro now on Death King's End. We'll see if this is anything.
Meanwhile, Fox finds a big chest in the pipe in exterior. And it's captain's hat!
Alright, not an undesirable item. That opens up a few checks.
Installment setting is not the most valuable, but it's still nice to have. It still gives you at least 3 additional checks right now. And plus the extra one in Swamp Ocean Spy House logically, but we're still missing the bow.
Hopefully we're going to be finding it in the next couple of minutes here in Pirate's Fortress.
Alright, looks like Defke's finding his way to Swamp Spy House here. He's only got 2.5 hours left before Moon Crash here.
Yeah, and I don't believe he's inverted, so yeah, we're going to have to definitely keep an eye on this one.
He's definitely not. But how fast this is going, he's definitely uninverted. There's a bow! That's the way here, probably.
Bow right next to a Great Fairy Sword, no less. So now we are all good on offense. We've got fire, lights, and ice arrows on the way. We can now full clear Great Bay Temple.
On top of FT and GFS. Yeah, really all we're missing right now for Go mode is Deku Mask, Gore Mask, and 3 of our dungeon songs.
That's true. We still need Elegy, Sonata, and Goron Mask. I forgot about Sonata, Elegy, and Goron Lullaby, rather. Excuse me. We do still need Goron Mask, too, to be fair.
Yeah.
And we need Goron to use the Powder Keg. I keep forgetting about that, too. Good grief.
Yeah.
Where's Goron Mask? So, yeah, we still need... we've got 1 item known and 5 unknowns. And we still got 1 unchecked Wath in Woodfall.
That's correct. And well, right now, that is deck locked. No, even if we don't have FD anywhere, it's not in logic to get to that Woodfall way here right now, because getting to the Woodfall as FD is considered difficult jumps, and we do not have that on in these settings.
I was about to say, I think Death King's having a little trouble with these eye hit checks, because I think you can't use Hookshot.
Yeah, Hookshot's wonky on that. You have to use bow, sword fins, or other means. Deku Knights also work if you're on the upstairs floor.
Okay, and Death King does realize it's getting a little too close to the wire here and is inverting.
Yeah, understandable here. He's kind of a little too close.
Here's another big gilded chest, and it is Goron Lullaby.
And that's another way here, for sure. There's too much point towards now. We probably have Vanilla Remain Shuffle, unfortunately. So, we're gonna have to do all the dungeons.
Vanilla what now?
Vanilla Remains in the dungeons. So,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's very likely now we don't have that on.
I would be very surprised if Remain Shuffle was enabled at this point.
Yeah.
Ooh, Fox is going to be a little fancy here. He's going to try and use the... sneak a shot behind the curtains here in order to check the... Oh, wait, it's a wooden chest.
There's a hit spot behind it, though. That's what he's trying to go for.
Oh, I could just barely see the sparkles, I think.
That's another bow.
I think it's another, yeah. Another bow that is fortunately, if we had the ability to shoot it down, a bow that is guarded by bees.
That's kind of funny that's now. That actually does confirm bow's not the way here, because we actually have 2 alternatives because of that.
Yeah, so now the way of the hero is definitely Lullaby.
Actually, no, I might be wrong, because it actually might depend on what Deku Mask is. The bow can actually still be way the hero in this case. Definitely cutting it quite close. He's in the last 40 minutes of his time.
Yeah, is inverted, so can still get a few more things done before cycle's out, but not a whole lot more.
Yeah, he's banging out. This is a reset.
And I think Fox does want that bow upgrade, so is going to check the hit spot again.
Yeah, he
Okay,
definitely
yeah.
wants it.
And there's Death King's cycle reset, so this is where things get interesting, folks.
According to chat, unfortunately, definitely has Mr. New Way Bossa Nova and Milk Road right now, and that could be an issue for him later.
Yeah, that could actually be a pretty big... Well, let's see if Death King goes ahead and picks it up right now.
Yeah, he might actually get it right here.
Yep.
There we go, he's got it.
Alright, so the guarded chest is nothing. We're going to get a picture of a pirate for seahorses just in case.
Yeah. I'd expect Fox is probably going to do PR here and then probably commit to resetting. After probably peaking or 9 minutes purchase, or at least the big bomb bag in this case, because none of us have been able to say bomb lady this cycle.
Well, that wouldn't matter anyway, because West Clocktown's foolish.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, good point.
So, let me see what he is doing here.
This is probably Kamara going up to north.
Yeah.
So really the question is right now is that what is our next progression? But the way I'm seeing it, we're very likely going to find Deku next in order to do the Woodfall away to hero. And it's going to be a casino hunt for probably Goro Mask or Ice Arrows, along with one of our items.
Yeah, the other one that I'm thinking of is that our next way up is Goron Mask, in which case we will be able to get Light Arrows, and then it's going to be a casino for Deku Mask. And not to mention Elegy and Sonata. Because with Goron Mask, that's all we're waiting for, in Fox's case, to be able to full clear Snowhead Temple. And for that matter, get Ice Arrows to full clear Great Bay Temple. So that would give us 2 dungeons right there.
Indeed. Although to note, we still have no idea about Dungeon Shuffle, so they could still end up a dungeon they weren't expecting, but can probably still clear. Because odd runners right now are probably fit in order to clear the Woodfall, along with Stone Tower Temple, if Birdie shows up. There's the Whale Foolish again.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much all good on remaining Gossip Stone hints. I think I might be missing a sometimes, but that's a pretty big question mark.
Actually, no, we're actually probably done. What we have now is we do have Ice Arrows of Ancestors, Beavers are dead, Digging is dead, Butler is dead, Bow Archery is dead, and Sorex are dead. So that's all our hints. Because we got 2 extra weighted heroes, we do not have 8 sometimes or always hints.
Right.
To answer the question in chat, yeah, I agree. Fox has still not checked that FD. He's had it for a while. We don't know about anywhere. And that is Fox's first reset. At
Yeah,
1 hour and 12 minute mark.
Meanwhile, yeah, bad news, Death King. You're 1 rupee short for that mountain title lead. There's a couple of really insulting spots where progression could be like Midnight Meeting behind turning in the land title deed, mountain title deed behind a wallet to turn in for like maybe Deku Mask. So there's a couple of ugly spots that we could still have progression on. Now, at this point, the seeds only basically just started exploding. We really haven't had a whole lot of progression until we finally had a lot of options of where to go until we finally picked up that bow.
Yeah. Hooks are opened up a little bit, but the bow has just opened this right back up again, because we have access to quite a lot. We have Secret Shrine. Our runners could actually turn that gold dust now that we know about in Tournament Field.
That's very true. Oh, I didn't realize Evan the bandleader had Camaro Mask.
Yeah,
We're probably going to see that turned in on Fox Night 1.
yeah. I think Fox right now wants to prioritize the dungeon here. He wants to check what it is, or at least clear out Soul Hall. Still has stage lights to check here.
Death King does like to buy the heart container from Ocean Scrub.
It's cheap after all, doesn't hurt, especially if you're not common in the late game.
Yeah, usually 6 or 7 hearts is about enough to handle just about anything. There's a Mask of Sense, which... I mean, that's basically not going to do us any good.
Unfortunately, no, we don't have Medusa checks on the sea, so no mushroom sales.
No mushroom sales, and we don't need the blue potion for Well, because Well's foolish.
Alright, yeah, this is a GBG dip for Fox. We're gonna see our first dungeon. Along with Death King, he's also doing the same.
Interesting, yeah. Both runners can at the very least check the first item in the front of the dungeon with Deku Sticks, but that's about it.
We're gonna see right here if it's vanilla or not either. Dungeon ER has not been confirmed yet.
And it is. Yeah, we got
It's
random
Snowhead.
dungeons, and unfortunately we can't full clear this one without Goron Mask.
Yeah, unfortunately so. Goron is hard required. What Death King just did there, along with Fox about to, not many people know you can push this block as Sora, and the logic can expect it. I have had one L or Sandy Seed. I was bottlenecked into doing this to get to my Goron Mask.
Yeah, 1 hour and 15 minutes, and we are finally able to dip a dungeon.
Can see the Freezer's chest here, and it is just junk. Unfortunately, Death King does get frozen trying to do a precise jump there. One thing to know about the block bat there, only Sora and Goron can push it. Fierce Daddy, for whatever reason, cannot push it. Ooh, there's a Snowhead key. Looks keys are on in dungeons, but it might be in their own.
Yeah, I think they're probably just in their own dungeons at the very least. It was a green key, so it was a Snowhead Temple small key.
Yes, it was green. The keys in Majora's Mask Rando are customized to represent the dungeons.
Specifically, they're colored fairies. So Snowhead's Great Fairy is green, Woodfall's is pink. So that's why, if anyone was thinking that might have been a Woodfall key, it's not. It's a Snowhead key.
Okay, Fox is skipping chest fairies here because he knows chest fairies are not on the seed, which will explain why. We just got the normal few checks in here. So Snow's not as stacked as it would be. And because we only know red berries are on here... Oh, speaking of, there are 3 extra checks in this room Fox is in because red rubies are shuffled. So he's got 4 things in here to check.
That looks like a big gilded chest.
That's actually small.
Oh, never mind.
Reds are...
Interesting. Those reds aren't shuffled.
Maybe we confused it with the blue one, actually, now that I think about it.
No, we saw regular blue in Swamp Spider House. Huh.
Yeah, I'm confused as well. That's interesting. Because Swamp Spider House is considered a dungeon. If I'm not mistaken here, Whisper here is in logic because you can't be expected to use hooks and stuff to get over here and using Sora Mask.
Fair enough. Luckily, with Great Fairy Sword, this will be a cakewalk.
Absolutely. If I'm not mistaken, this is probably Fox's last check-in here. He can't go upstairs.
Gets the quick kill. Nicely done.
Just a junk chest on fires.
I think there's one check left in upstairs, in the hidden alcove in this room, but that's about it.
I believe that's a chest fairy though, so it's not shuffled.
Okay.
Yeah, Fox is gonna pick the big key chest in here. He wants to find out about big key sanity here. It's not there. We have big keys anywhere.
You mean they could be? Oh, they could just. Could it just be down below?
No, that was not a big chest up there. A big key chest that Fox just peeked. So big keys are either. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fox has checked everything. He's checked everything in Snow yet. We have big keys anywhere. That's confirmed.
What about the Goron pound switch down below on the bottom of the central room?
That needs Goron.
Yeah. So could that be the big key?
Oh, you mean the big switch? No, that is a chest fairy chest as well.
Okay.
It's only the normal chests that are on the sea. No chest fairies whatsoever.
Because if it is Big Key Sandy, that'd be a huge question mark, since despite everything we have seen, we haven't seen a single boss key.
The only other thing I can think of is that perhaps big keys are completely off.
It could be just, yeah, Big Keysy.
Oh man, big fan of Fox's music here.
Do tell, because I'm not familiar with this one.
This is the Hidden Land from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Oh yeah, that's one of the series of Pokemon games I haven't gotten around to playing. I've heard they're pretty alright.
A lot of people are big fans of the Sky version, back on the Nintendo 3DS. I believe this is actually our first dub to North here by Fox. We haven't seen North at all in any capacity.
Besides the checks up to the owl statue, yeah, this is our first trip past the smithy.
If I'm not mistaken, because Fox just checked the snowballs earlier and now, we also do not have snowballs on this stage. Because Fox would have gone something there from the snowballs he just destroyed.
Yeah, right now, the way things are going, I'm thinking more likely, given that we haven't seen a big key, nor have we seen any, like, hints that might suggest a key is around somewhere, it's probably Big Keysy.
Yeah, I agree. Probably like at this point that big keys are just straight up disabled. Which means that it saves them having to fight any mini-bosses, and we're not going to probably see Gomez today.
I'm sure our runners don't mind that, to be fair.
Nothing in the Spring Grotto shows a junk chest.
You know what? Chat's been bringing this up a few times. You know what the most insulting thing would be if all this time there's just something on Blastmass Lady?
Yeah, that's a good point. Our runners have not been able to do her yet. Because they both missed it. Fox didn't have a sword and Deathgate accidentally despawned her.
Yeah, I think that might have been another bomb bag on the shrine ledge.
Yeah, it looked like it. I think that was just another one. I could tell from the top of it.
What do we have here? Another bomb bag?
And a blue potion. That's actually not that expensive. He's gonna opt to buy it. Not a bad idea in case you find Lens of Truth, because that would put in logic Shield the Soldier.
Well, yeah, we're still looking for a lens, but yeah, that's been pretty MIA so far. But let's see what the Baby Goron does have for... Oh, actually, we can't because we don't have...
No Goron Mask.
Yeah.
Can't get Baby Goron's check, unfortunately.
Alright, let's see what is on this shop. And yeah, Fox is double checking what's up here. It is... Oh, it's a wallet.
That's a wallet, okay.
Okay,
That
so
is behind. We know where the Swamp Tea is, but no Deku Mask. For those uninitiated, the Swamp Tea is in East Clocktown, above the Honey and Darling place, in one of the hit spots.
yeah, we definitely are starting to run out of checks again, interestingly, despite the bow opening up a lot of things for us.
Yeah, we're getting kind of low, but our runners have yet to get places like Secret Shrine in the Graveyard. Arcana still has quite a few things over there.
Yeah, right now I think actually I think the last thing our runners want to see right now is Goron Mask, because that would open up the most amount.
Yeah. They will keep this kind of restricted, but give you access to Lady Hero right now. Like, this is totally possible right now. Goron could just be near go mode, but not exactly. So we still need Sonata and Elegy.
Right. So far, 2 of our Watts have been for songs.
Yeah, they have been.
Because Pirate's Fortress was for Lullaby, and Milk Road was for New Wave.
Correct. Migro at this point is full cleared, so it was definitely Nova.
Alright, we are going to see Shrine, and yeah, this definitely seems like a good idea. You've got Great Fairy Sword, plenty of magic. Fox going to invert for safety here to make sure he doesn't miss Blast Mask Lady again.
Absolutely understandable. He has GFS, he can get nuts if he wishes to, but he's gonna opt not to. He's gonna go straight in. And as expected, he's gonna do Dino first.
Yeah, this is pretty typical of Shrine runs, is always save word for last.
Pretty much. Unless you're confident. Especially if you have GFS in this situation. Fox could very well do Watford if he wishes to. That's a big chest.
Well, we might not have to, we'll see.
Elegy in Secret Shrine.
Alright, so we can't do anything with that right away. We're still logically just waiting on Goron Mask for that one, so we can get ice.
In that case, that has to confirm the Woodfall Way here has to be Sonata or Gore Mask.
Pretty
in some
much.
capacity.
Alright, so Death King's going back for the hit spots, is going to get Bow and Lullaby.
Yep, and there's another big chest on Gore Master. Gore Mask!
Alright, have fun full clearing the whole game looking for your Deku Mask.
Yep. Well, at that point, yep, Sonata has to be in Woodfall, so we're on a Deku Casino hunt for Go mode.
Yeah, and then once, Sonata, with Sonata being in Woodfall, yeah, that's pretty much it.
This could get really spicy, because now we have full logical access to Stone Tower Temple.
We can actually get into pretty much any dungeon except the Woodfall Temple entrance.
Yep. Whatever's there has to be completely foolish now at this point.
Yeah, so again, have fun full clearing virtually the whole game looking for your stuff.
Yeah, there's not much restriction where Deku can be. So we might be here for a while.
Yeah, now have fun. You know what the funny thing is that Pamela could have Deku Mask now.
Absolutely. She's completely in play.
Also of mild hilarity as well, Woodfall having Sonata for the dungeon, which very conveniently needs Sonata to get into.
Unless you find a troll item there like Leather Cafe.
Nah, Laundry Pool's foolish, not this time.
Well, true. We haven't seen Leather Mama yet, either.
Letter to Mama might be a different story. Yeah, we haven't seen Romani Mask, we haven't seen Letter to Mama. Death King's gonna show us Blast Mask Lady this time.
I don't think so. It's a little too early for him, Ronnie. He's just gone past 10 p.m., so he has to still wait about a minute and a half. Meanwhile, we're gonna see what on Box's side. He's gonna try and go for the quick jump slash strat here. This can be a little tricky. Oh no, he's gonna go for normal slashes, which that one did connect. Nicely done. Just trying to get the quick kill here. Very nice squat, very clean.
Not bad at all. We'll see if it's worth it.
It's a small chest.
All
Small
right.
gilded.
Could be Moon's tier.
Leather
Or
cafe.
it could be trash.
Absolute junk I am. Alright, what's our final item in Shrine?
Garbage.
Junk. Okay, so probably, yeah, Box probably should just reset here right now and just get Rances going.
Yeah, because it's too late to get ice arrows this cycle. So
Yeah. He has to reset at some point. Oh wait, he's still during the day, so
I was about to
yeah,
say, actually, yeah, it's still day 1, so he could totally do it.
yeah, he's at 3 o'clock. He's got plenty of time.
Because yeah, you have until.
I thought he was on night 1, but
Yeah,
you
I
know.
thought so too.
Yeah, he's throwing money for Powder Keg here. He might not be able to afford this actually, because Powder Keg is also shuffled in price, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh no.
We're gonna find out right here. How much is it? 260.
Back to Swamp Spider House we go.
That is funny. We logically need Giant's Wallet to complete this seed.
We can't just get the powder keg again from Swamp Spider House.
No, he can, but logically, this seed expects you to have Giant's Wallet to complete it, because it doesn't account you going back to get the keg again.
Oh, it doesn't.
Buy
Okay.
It expects you to buy it. That's amazing. We know what one wallet is, and that means we need Deku Mask for, so... That's amazing. So, it's possible...
That's actually pretty important, because if Deku is locked behind... If Deku locks a wallet, then Ice Arrows is also by extension behind that giant wallet.
That is correct. Which
So,
means that nothing could be in the corner.
Yeah, it's... Don't tell me Deku Mask is actually on Bomber Grandma.
Possibly. Which also funny, us and our virtual way hero can now actually be for a wallet.
It could be. Now, if only we can just find that keg again.
It was on these back ones. There it is.
Yeah.
He can also get the bean here if he wishes to.
I would actually get the bean in this scenario.
Absolutely. Yeah, because we now know with how this has ended up, like, all the card region is now just dead by default, so... Sorry, folks, we're not getting Pamela.
Not this time, unfortunately.
The other one has to be somewhere at the full Arcana Canyon.
Good thing Fox inverted.
Indeed, yeah. He would have timed out here for night 1 if he didn't. Chat brings up a good point. If it's this whole time we just don't know about FD anywhere, Boxes never checked it. Actually, no, I'm mistaken. No, FD Anywhere actually has to be off, because if FD Anywhere was on the seed, we would have chest fairies, and chest fairy chests are chunk.
True.
Yeah, we do not have FD Anywhere this seed, unfortunately. To answer a question in the chat, actually, Giant Smash Anywhere might be a thing in the future. I believe that's being worked on, and it was showed a few months ago. It's as crazy as it sounds.
I could see that being very broken, especially
Indeed.
from a combat perspective.
Yeah, I expect according to chat here, Sox probably knows that other can is just completely dead now, and he knows that has to be somewhere soon.
Yeah, Fox has definitely been one to be an expert when it comes to logic deduction and whatnot.
And he gets his ice arrows.
So yeah, he probably does exactly know what you say.
Yeah. Fox, I can probably see... Yeah, this is probably north. We do have access to Snow Temple entrance, so we can see what that is.
This might be a check of Smithy 1 to see if that price is reasonable.
That is also true. It might be cheap enough. But he's gonna opt to go straight to probably Baby Goron first. I don't believe he has peaked the keg trial yet.
No, he has not peaked Keg Trial.
To answer the question, chat, unfortunately at this point, FD Anywhere is confirmed off because if we had FD Anywhere on, all of Chest Fairies and Dungeons would be on. But in the sea, they are all confirmed junk. Because Fox has not been checking and he knows. Just money on the baby.
I swear, if it was Blast Mask Lady after all this time...
Wait, did Death King not say Bomb Lady while we were not looking?
I don't think so.
He had the perfect opportunity. It was at like 10 PM. Yeah, he's at 4 now. Like, he must have skipped the Bomb Lady. Just forgot. Fox is opting to do Here Go. I'm disappointed. Let the Goron stop. No one likes him.
I'm gonna withhold judgment on that one.
Yeah, those unaware, I'm a huge Hugo hater. I don't like doing Hugo, and I would avoid it anytime I could. Thanks, Bolster, thanks.
Thanks, chat.
Thanks, chat.
Did we see Gossips yet? No, we did not.
Nope, Goss has been whale for a while, actually. Ever since we had Sora, Gosses have been open.
Alright, so Death King just got light arrows. All things considering, Death King is actually not that far behind Fox now, just has to go and grab Goron Mask.
Yeah, he's not that far. He just needs to go Shrine.
Which
And
I
also,
think...
plus, Elegy's in there as well. He has to fight Goron Masker and Dinophos. Alright, majority, we're gonna see what's on Hugo. Just some love. And as expected, this is going straight to Snowhead Temple. Checking out pop the Snowhead here.
Yeah, all things considering, you know, assuming we find Deku Mask, assuming it was on Blast Mask Lady to begin with, this is actually going to end up being a pretty fast seed.
Yeah, possibly.
Because we're
This
now
could,
90...
This
we're
easy
now,
could have been like an easy like sub 2 seed.
Yeah, because we're now just past the 90-minute mark, and we now are only looking for Deku Mask. And we know where Sonata is. So yeah, we're not looking for much.
Yeah, on top we logically also need a wallet, but who cares at this point? We're probably never going to see that other one. This seed's not over yet, exactly, because that would fall away here can be a wallet, and we might be on a casino hunt for Sonata.
Yeah, that's true, although there's not really much that the wallets lock at this point.
Yeah, they really don't.
Because we've seen all the shops, we've seen we know that West Clocktown's foolish, so and even then that price is shuffled anyway. But that being said,
go on ahead.
Oh wait, I was gonna say that being said, we haven't seen Big Bomb Bag yet, but again, West Clocktown is foolish.
There is one thing we know that's Wallow right now. We have a Mountain Tile Deed in Sorhole for 100 rubies.
Right.
That's the only thing we know. And that's completely unhinted. We also know about the Catface Mask on the Southern Swamp Scrub.
Right. So yeah, there's a couple of trolley spots, but it's really tough to say because we're only looking for one item at this point.
Yeah. While we were talking about that, Fox accidentally taking a tumble on the Snowhead ramp, and Great Bay Tumble is in Snowhead. Fox gonna check the left here. He knows. Yeah, Reds are on in dungeons, so I'm not sure why ones in Snowhead were not shuffled. That's weird. But yeah, he finds a key there. He finds Watt's key, so he can do what he wishes to.
Oh yeah, because GBT only has one small key.
Yeah. With the Reds shuffled in dungeons, GBT, if I'm not mistaken, gets at least 4 initial checks. There is 2 in the back upper top floor green pump room, and 1 is in the room with the big key chest.
Well, the thing is, we might not even have Red shoveled if Snowhead Temple is anything to go by. We may have just been mildly bamboozled by Swamp Spider House.
Actually, I think it might have just been bugged, because Fox found that key for Watt on the red ruby spot.
Right.
Like, Red Stray still has a little bugs then and there, which has been ironing out, and I reported one like a few weeks ago I found, so there might be some issues, but we're being solved in a little time. Because when you have so many potential settings, like, you're bound to run into issues.
Yeah, because the Reds in Icicle Room weren't shuffled at all, so I don't think Reds in Dungeons are shuffled. So yeah, I don't think we have any Rupee Shuffle, but we are going to get some more Garo information now.
Actually, unfortunately, that's not the case, because up there is a heart piece. That would normally be a red ruby. I just think, yeah, I think we just got bugged rubies for Snowhead or something. We could probably report this later and get it fixed.
Indeed.
Right, Fox about to hit night 1 here. Yeah. Yeah, we'll pass this on to the, because Ribbon's the one that actually, depths the, mystery setting, so he probably can fix it. Meanwhile, Death King has reached the Connor region, and he's going to enter Shrine. Here's the question.
Chat brings up a good point. Up in that attic room in GBT, Fox walked by a gilded chest.
Yeah.
Oh, because it was a fairy chest.
Yeah, he knows. Fox knows enough. He probably knows that fairies are completely off, so that's why he's skipping it. It's a waste of time.
Alright, so Death King picks up FD. So yeah, this hunt for Deku Mask could end up giving Death King some room to catch up here.
Indeed.
Because yeah, here's something we haven't seen literally the entire game. Honey and Darling and Town Archery.
As well as chess game, because we only recently got the Gora Mask. None of the mid-games have been checked in East Clockdown. Oh. This could put, if Deku's here, this could put Death King back in this.
Assuming that he goes and picks up Goron eventually out of Shrine, yes, absolutely.
think Fox just like had a little muscle memory there, remembering chest fairies were off. Nothing on the boss key chest, so I think that's just fun because we got big key Keezy.
All right, we're seeing the chests in that corridor there, or the checks in that corridor rather. And I didn't see anything of note there either. So,
Yeah. And question, thinking, I think he's thinking about war here. He's gonna get the switch first.
Yeah, I think because you're only looking for one item, you don't take any chances here.
Yeah, I agree.
Because right
You
now it
definitely-
literally just comes down to, in Death King's case, getting to Goron eventually, but also who finds Goron Mask, not Goron, who finds Deku Mask first.
That as well, we need to confirm what exactly is the Woodfall Waiting Hero. Because his eye has to be Sonara itself, or we have a bait wallet. Unless somehow Sonara is the High Giant's wallet. Which I think still can be. Because we do know about the Cafe's mask on the Southern Swamp scrub.
Mm-hmm.
So we might have to do Midnight Mean. Mark's going for the normal slat strats here. Very nicely done. Fortunately, get some bad luck. What's not opening his eye? There we go. Still very clean. Just junk, unfortunately. So now with what done there are no more checks in TVG now except Yorick. We've done everything here, so he just needs to finish the dungeon. Although to know, after he's cleared this dungeon, he's gonna have access to Springtime, so we're gonna see some more stuff there, and potentially Goron Race if he wishes to do that.
Oh, jeez, Deku Mask on Goron Race would be pretty insulting.
Yeah, that'd be disgusting.
Because, yeah, that's not keg locked. You can just do keg trial to open it up.
We do have the keg, so we can speed up the process. Fox, unfortunately, clipping right through the wall wheel. He's gonna try again.
Nice hitbox.
And gets bonked.
Alright, so now Death King's gonna check Smithy too.
Hey, we're not seeing a Goldust yet. Just 50 rupees.
Oh no, wait, that was Smithy 1. So Smithy
Yeah,
1
it
was
was.
money.
Yeah, Smithy 1 was nothing. It was cheap enough. We don't have a wallet.
Interesting. One of the only things in Termina's economy that's not currently borked right now besides heart containers.
Oh, chat. Chat just wants to be rude right now. That we find out in the end big key anywhere is on anyways, and we haven't found a single one yet.
I still find that incredibly unlikely, because a big key would be in a specifically marked chest, blue gilded chest.
Yeah, big blue. Big blue and golden. We're gonna find out right here soon as on Fox's end. He's about to go to the final room.
And Death King is heading in the direction of Shrine, so he's going to be where he needs to be to get Goron Mask and, by extension, Ice Arrows.
Yeah,
Because he knows about those too.
Yeah, he's gonna get his Elegant Gore Mask soon enough. And there's no lock on the door. We have Big Keezy. So, confirmed, there are no big keys to seed. Sorry chat, no spice. And Fox we both of runners have had these. Fox is gonna have no issue with George. Otherwise, if not for George's hitboxes being a little bit of a jerk. Anyway, phase 2 already.
We'd like to thank Revan for the raid. Welcome to the stream, folks. You are joining us as we are currently in a Deku Mask Casino in this round of Group A of the Majora's Mask Randomizer Mystery Season 1 tournament.
Yep, welcome Raiders. We might be in a Deku Mask or potentially a Sonata hunt, because we have an unattested Woodfall waiting here, and we know Giant's Wallet is required to seed, because powder kegs cost over 260 rubies.
Yeah,
because we had ice arrows on Romani's game. Land tile deed.
Well,
that's concerning. If we find runes tier, we might be able to get Cat Face Mask.
Yeah, via scrub relocation. That would be pretty spicy.
Miyaku could be on mid, I mean. Alright, yeah. Fox is probably going to follow here. Gonna do Smithy as well. He is still on night 1. He's going to be able to do this because this is cheap enough. Because definitely did do this. It was 85 rupees. Oh yeah, we have all these keying crash checks.
Oh, we totally overlooked that.
Yep, that's a lot here. And it's completely junk.
Absolutely nothing except a wallet refill.
Fog's gonna check the hint here in case. Yeah, just repeat. Interesting location for that hint. Because that means Deku probably has to be available anyway now.
Probably. Oh, chat brings up a good point. Because of where ice arrows are, this is Deku locked.
That is true. Yeah. That means Deku has to be before killing George. Interesting.
I'm telling you, it's Blast Mask Lady.
Yep, I'm starting to believe it more.
Unless Moon's Tear shows up, yeah. Well, we still needed Keg for ice arrows anyway.
That's true, actually, because our runners can do Snowhead Temple instead, which is at Great Bay Temple, to get the land tile deed off of Oath to Order. That is possible.
That is a garbage spot for land title deed, too.
Totally. If it's actually bond rated, we're gonna be lobbing our butts on, and runs are gonna be so embarrassed.
Especially considering they both skipped it.
Well, in Fox's case, he didn't have a sword at the time, and Death Queen accidentally despawned her when he had the chance. But now they've just been skipping it straight up.
Alright, Green Rupee on Keg Trial.
And as expected, he's skipping Gorn Race. Fox returning to Coast.
This is probably to full clear Snowhead Temple and unlock Fisherman Game.
Well, you would go to cave in this case. This is probably Pinnacle Rock? Oh, this is partial to Sewers. We haven't seen Sewers yet.
Sewers is open.
Yeah, this is understandable. You got Goron late.
Yeah, because that's not locked by ice arrows.
Yeah, totally understand. Maybe Pox just find pieces together because where that hit was, he knew Digger had to be somewhere. Before MGVG, so this is probably what he's making. He knows Digger has to be somewhere before we can clear Great Bay Temple in Snowhead. Gonna get the pirate picture. Yeah, he might do Pinnacle Rock here too as well. Very nicely done. Getting past those guard boats. To answer a question in chat, light arrows were locked behind a projectile source. They were on the South Clock Town hit spot on the clock tower. Death King was the first to pick them up. Or Fox was, I think. It was one of those two. They found it first. Answer the question in chat, Deku Mask locks the light arrows, and because of how much the powder keg costs this seed, it costs us 261 rupees. We logically need a giant's wallet, and Deku Mask is locking a wallet on the Goron Village heart piece.
Yeah, so we can't get ice logically without being able to refill kegs, because ice is on Romani's game.
Yes, that's correct. That's a Gilda soul in the cage.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice, but it's not what we're looking for.
Yeah, he doesn't want it. Yes, GFS. Yeah, and he's bailing. This is probably Pinnacle Rock next.
Very safe bet. I'm surprised, Death King doesn't actually know that this is Great Bay Temple, so he does know about ice arrows, so he's gonna have to turn around as soon as he finds out this is, Great Bay Temple.
Fox is going to turn to Landy here, which isn't logic because you can kill Go instead. So we're going to see what this is. Lena Mama!
Oh, and you know what's even more insulting is that the scrub is also currently holding onto Cafe Mask.
Okay, if you want spice chat, hope for Moon's tier. Yeah, he's picking up the seals here now. This is definitely 100% Pinnacle Rock. Just 3 checks, unfortunately, with these settings. Give me a slow one. So, we really don't have things left. We have seen Honey and Darling. No one's down any of the archeries yet. No chess game.
Death King did do town archery, but it wasn't anything important.
Yeah, I must have missed that, but...
We're also going to see here from Fox the Ocean Spider House chest, because that only just got... Well, it's been in play for a while thanks to Captain Tap, but we've really not had a good excuse to go around and check it.
That is true, but also a good point there. Our runners have still not dipped the graveyard.
That's right. They haven't checked underneath.
They haven't checked the 3 things there. They've just been sitting there for a while now. Chat also brings up a good point there. We haven't seen chess game.
That was actually not a bad mask. That's not a bad mask pattern right there.
Except the last one, trolling him a little bit.
Yeah, the last one's being a bit of a troll.
There we go. Not bad.
Yeah, meanwhile, the seahorse is like, take me home to Pinnacle Rock, goes to Spider House. Dude!
Just a junk chest in here. So that's it for the Spider House.
But yeah, now we're gonna see Snowhead Temple wrapped up here.
And he can safely do this because he just picked up the seahorse, so he won't be missing that. Good call by him. We know Snow Temple has been completely cleared out already, so he can just go mode this. Sorry, Death King, that keg is incredibly expensive by your standards. And Fox unfortunately takes a tumble into the lava.
Both runners are probably sweating right now because it's been quite some time. They still can't find this Deku mask, and they know they've left stuff behind, so...
Yeah. It's really just a Sig and Sags seed right now. Who Sigs and Sags first?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Fox is going to be able to check out here once he gets up to him, but we also could see Fisherman game. Question to chat. Not right now. What Fox is doing is currently in logic. Anything that's behind ice arrows is out of logic right now, and Fox has cleared the GBG, which was in Snowhead. So anything springtime can't be required right now, unless somehow like Sonata's on Goron race.
Which I don't think it can be. I think Sonata, or whatever leads to Sonata, which, if it's Moon's Tier, I'm gonna laugh. Which it can't be, because by that point, Deku Mask would just let you buy the Cafe Mask outright, but could still be Moon's Tier for the trade in itself.
Very clean Snowhead here. Nice jump down. Definitely going to pick up an extra keg. And he's gonna go get his ice arrows now, at least. Oh, by the way, happy 2-hour mark, and I want to give congrats to everyone that's on this restream for us. Thank you for restreaming us, us for commentating, and follow the runners. And thanks to our trackers that are tracking for us today, and thanks to our commentators, me and Captain D.
Always a pleasure to be here, and many thanks to the crew for getting this all put together, because, yeah, we have been having some fun, especially during the first hour. We were discovering stuff left and right. We've been able to slow down a little bit now, thanks to this Deku Mask Casino, but we'll see if Fox should be going to Blast Mask Lady right after this. He's pretty much just going to have to, because if he doesn't book it now...
Nah, he's actually fun. He's in Bird right now. He actually has about 2.5 minutes real time before Bottom Lady gets erupted. He's fine. You can probably squeeze Fisherman in here at the least if he wishes to do Bottom Lady still. And that's just a money single ruby on Goat. Interesting, Fox is double timing. He's skipping Bomb Lady again.
What? Oh no.
He definitely does not care about it. This has completely slipped his mind.
The time of day was perfect.
Yeah, he's... multiple times now, runners have been in good position to do Bomb Lady, but they just skipped it every time. So Fox has forced it to Night 2, it looks like. Yeah, this is Night 2.
Yeah.
So, why is he forced to Night 2? Here's the question. Can't think of why. Oh, big bomb bag?
Oh, to turn the Camaro mask, because yeah, that's been sitting in our pocket for who knows how long now.
But you didn't need to forward to do that, that's the thing. He was on Night 1.
Remember, Fox, you can't buy a keg. You need Giant's Wallet.
Yeah, I realize I don't think I have checked the Kamaro's mask yet at all.
Oh yeah, but there's no point. West Clocktown's foolish.
Yeah.
Keep
forgetting about that. Keep sleeping on our minds. Okay,
yeah,
he might actually... Yeah, this is chess game. We're finally gonna see this.
I mean, It's gotta be on... I feel like Deku Mask has pretty much gotta be on a relatively early check by now?
That's a big chess on chess game. It might just be right here the whole time.
Okay, well that's a
If it
dead
doesn't,
end.
if it doesn't get a bad maze layout first. This music's fitting.
Oh, come
And
on.
it gets
He's
trolled.
trapped.
You might be able to salvage this.
Well,
Oh no, he's got this.
yeah.
There we go.
Just had to kind of clip under one of those.
Lens.
I mean, it
Okay.
opens up checks.
That gives us Hero and Dermani. We still not seeing what's on healing checks. We know Kamar was nothing, Mikau was nothing.
And very conveniently for Fox, I do believe he still has that blue potion in his pocket.
Indeed he does. That was from the Goron village shop. He still has it. Although, right now, Fox is in the perfect spot to go to the graveyard here. Very nice throws, by the way. All for one rupee.
Ugh.
I don't believe we have seen Swamp Archery yet, either.
Swamp Archer we definitely didn't see.
Yeah, Fox is just tracing steps right now here. We know this is nothing.
Excuse me a moment.
No problem. Answer the question in chat. I don't think we actually not seen Brewer Mass yet. I think we haven't. Yeah. Everyone's had the opportunity to do it, and I don't think we haven't seen it. Yeah, I'm not mistaken, we have seen Doggy Racetrack, which was nothing. Clean town archery otherwise. Now, what are you gonna do here, Fox? And yeah, this is probably Graveyard. This is probably his cue. You could do Shiro the Soldier on the way. Yeah, as chat points out, our runners still have not done Bomb Lady. Deku Mask just could have been like Spear One the whole time.
Oh, you know what we... Oh, sorry, you probably already said the same thing. I just realized when I came back and looked at chat.
Punch Rock is completely junk. Fox gonna try and go to damage boost threats here. Very nice. First one's not too difficult, but the second one can be a little pain, and he gets it no problem. Alright, what's our hero gonna have today? There it is!
All
There's
right.
Deku Mask. We need to do chess game. That's
So-
not go mode just yet. We're 50-50 in go, because we logically need Giant's Wallet, and that could be good for a weird hero. We're gonna find out soon.
If it is in fact Giant's Wallet, If Giant's Wallet is in fact the Woodfall Way of the hero, then oh geez, because now we're looking literally across the entire rest of the world for Sonata.
Yep, it literally can be anywhere except its own dungeon. There is no restrictions. Could even just been staying on worse places like Goron Race.
Yeah, an uninverted stone tower temple is not randomized, so. Oh,
That's
isn't
true.
this a check? Isn't this a check? The
It is. He's not checking it. Fox is not checking the tablet.
Well, it makes sense because the Woodfall Way of the hero. So whatever's behind this has to lead to.
That is true. He's taking the chance that hopefully there's no wallet here. That's a big one over there. The other words on Bonley, that'd be great.
I don't think that's a wath.
Not that game. Sorry, we're not playing it in 3D, in which that actually leads to a quest, so that is junk. That Dragonfly is chasing him down, and he takes a tumble, unfortunately.
Whoops!
Fox getting bullied! This Dragonfly is having none of it.
Literally guarding the other. There we go.
Finally gets rid of it. And he was on this tail already. Yeah, trust me. No one likes Dragonflies in this game. Nobody does. There's the other big chest. It's not small, so this is not a quest item. At least not a temporary one.
Yeah, hopefully this is just Sonata and the runners are done. But if it is the other wallet, then welp.
Yep. We're about to find out.
Okay, it's
That's
Sonata.
go
We're done here.
Yep, that's go mode with 2 dungeons left to go. That's GG.
Yeah. All right, so yeah,
I'm
Fox.
definitely going in. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, Fox is definitely in position to take this race at this point.
Yeah, this is definitely his race to lose.
Yeah, Death King, after getting Goron Mask, did come pretty close, but just it ultimately came to the way he routed his minigames. Did it after, got Goron Mask after checking minigames. So now chess minigame is a tough sell because at this point it's a one-off check.
Yeah, really unfortunate. The biggest question to see right now, I can't wait to see if we can see the spoiler of this. Where is that other wallet?
Good question.
And the thing is, because we did have like partial shot standing, there has to be an additional wallet.
That's true. Now, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh well.
Yep, as expected by Fox, he's forcing Final Night here. Or at least Final Day.
Yeah, because the okay, so Woodfall's vanilla, ISTT is vanilla. Okay, so literally the only 2 dungeons randomized were Great Bay and Snowhead between each other.
Yep, those 2 are untouched. Yeah, 9 Final Day here. I think this might be a little too early if you have a bad execution endgame, but this is Fox's decision.
Well, the other thing is, it's also Big Keezy, so we don't have to make any pit stops at Gecko or Gomez.
That's also true. That saves him like a few hours. No Gomez, no Gecko to seed. It's just he's actually gonna save a lot of time because of those.
And
So
even
this actually would be the perfect time to actually hit 5 hours here. Just needs to beeline straight to the bosses, but he might actually do this too quick. He's gonna have to wait at the end.
Now, here's a question. Do you need any small keys to go straight from ISTT to the boss?
Only 1.
Okay.
In this case, unless the first chest dinner... Oh no, it's chest race. No, he can't get keys, so... He's gonna have to do the long way around.
So yeah,
he's gonna have to do the real coil strat, or he's gonna have to do the bomb jumps around the left side, with the death bombers.
Okay, so yeah, there's one minor snag that could happen in Stone Tower Temple with those keys, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's all there is to it. As chat points out, they want to know what's on Bomb Lady now.
I kind of do too, because that's been staring us in the face all day. Death King clipped through the thing too. Good grief.
Just
Also-
another fingery on Ottawa.
Also,
ahead.
I remember what I was going to say now. 3 of our WAFs led to songs.
Yep, 3. Woodfall had Sonana, Milker had Nube Bossa Nova, and Lullaby was in Pirate of the Interior.
Yeah.
And with how the scene was laid out, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, the bow in Pirates of the Interior was hard required. We had no alternatives, as far as we know.
Well, we had the one. There was 2 in Pirates Fortress Interior.
Yeah, there was 2. One locked the other. And you need a bow to get your Gore Mask in order to get your lens to get your Deku Mask when she was a soldier.
Death King's having a little bit of trouble with Seesaw Room here.
Yeah, just gonna do the long way around.
But yeah, that's already 1 dungeon down for Fox with 1 more to go. And yeah, with ISTT and Big Keezy, this should be pretty much a cakewalk.
Yeah. This might be, yeah, this is gonna be like a 225 finish-ish, if not a little bit lower. Won't be sub 220 though.
Yeah, all things considering, given how much was enabled today, this seed wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Wasn't bad at all. Really the most dense was just hit spots, but it wasn't too much spice. It was just really... The only nasty thing about this seed was, if you didn't do Toy Hand, you were gonna get bottlenecked for a while. Because I had way to hero magic.
Pretty much. Yeah, because what did we have enabled here? We had hit spots, partial shop sanity with price shuffle, Keaton Grass. Keaton Grass was another big bottleneck for Death King in particular. It really kept him away from hookshot for a while.
Indeed. We also had red rubies on the dungeons, which didn't matter this seed, otherwise no other rubies were on. And we had small keys anywhere in dungeons, and we had big key Keezy.
Big Key Keezy, and we also started without a sword and shield. Not that that really mattered, because we eventually got shield really fast, but even still.
Yeah. Didn't matter. Also dungeon ER, but it didn't really matter in this case as well. Aside from, you definitely could have avoided the dip to Snow Temple that both of our runners did. Alright, looking at Fox's time here, this is just about perfect actually. By the time he gets to Twin Mode, it's probably gonna be about 11 PM. This is completely fine for him.
Death King in the meantime is taking on Georg.
Some good old Sky Whistle of Elf Temple music on Fox's side.
Ooh, this
and
one's not too bad.
And goes down George on Death King's side. Fox opting to go the long way around. I'm gonna guess he's just not confident in the bomb jump today.
Might just be looking for that small key.
That as well. Because as long as you do the recall on the right side, you don't need any smokies at all for Empire Stone Tower Temple. Fox, I'm able to get the recoil there with the sword, but that's fine. Actually, this might still be a little too early. If he gets his recoil first try and gets a decent twin mode, he's still gonna have to wait. Unfortunately messes up the angle. Takes a plummet. Okay, this is fine now. He's going to hit 5 hours. Absolutely.
Yeah, as far as time of day is concerned, yeah, he's not in any danger of moon crashing or anything like that.
Yeah, absolutely. 21 will be no issue with FD.
There he goes.
Gets a second try. And quick look at the Arguer. No problem.
That's a gilded chest, but it's probably nothing.
That's a fairy chest, so that has to be a fairy. So,
Okay.
yeah. Honestly, I don't blame you mixing up the chest, because when you play Season 3 for so long, or just watch it so much, you just forget what the original normal dungeon chests are.
Yeah, I haven't played vanilla, or I haven't seen vanilla in ages, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you. I've been doing the same kind often. I haven't adjusted fully. Death Queen skipping bomb lane again.
Yeah, baseball. If you're still here when we're wrapping up here, we're gonna need to know where that other wallet is,
Or at least where the other two are, because we do have a Royal Wallet in this seed. But it's probably, honestly, like only one's available, and the other one's just junk.
probably. Because yeah, the wallet should definitely have stars this time.
They definitely should. Yeah, this is perfect with Fox. Firehouse have begun. A little bit too late on that swing. Just one more hit should do it. Fortunately misses it again. This should do it. There we go. Red down.
Alright, so Death King's gonna enter GB Snowhead Temple, and that's gonna be... That's unfortunately not really gonna do him any good, given what we know.
Yeah, unfortunately so. Definitely another that could still happen to see if which you did your minigames anyways early on and you just forget about chess game.
Yeah, you hate to see it when it happens.
Just how it goes.
It's a tough sell when it's when the last game ends up being a one-off check, which can sometimes troll you like it almost did Fox.
Yep, absolutely. I've been that way too many times.
Yeah, we've all seen them.
Defgane is checking this. This is actually a normal chest. Just love. Probably something he actually already got.
Yeah, I think it's something he already had. Because we've seen this way earlier. And a recovery heart wouldn't be in a gilded chest.
Alright, Fox on his way to Bajura.
And yeah, this fight's gonna be a cakewalk. 8 hearts, double magic, FD.
Yeah, no issue. Very unlikely to have the worst luck of all time, but very likely just gonna be a win here. Very nice pink purple though for FD. Yeah, no, don't think about that.
easy Majora's Mask. Thankfully, no issues with wall clipping because we saw that a couple of weeks ago where Mask clipped through the wall thankfully after the death blow, no less. But
Yeah, I
oh,
had
it
that
was funny.
once. I had that once on time. Fox has had it a few times as well. I have seen it. It's very terrifying when it happens. The one time I had it happen, it actually came back in bounds if he wasn't dead yet. Combination being a jerk. And final base.
And immediately gets sniped by an electric bolt.
Yeah, getting trolled hard. Sea Target is trolling him.
There we go.
Yeah, this is gonna do it. GG. That's gonna do it.
All right, Fox wins this race with an official race time GG time of 2:25:02.
GG's, and Death Queen has... And both runners will be joining us for an interview.
But yeah, folks, pretty complex settings today, but overall, not the craziest seed we've seen. Like a lot of the really garbage stuff didn't end up being required.
Yeah, pretty tame scene overall, despite some really twag settings. Not too wacky though.
All right, we are joined in the booth by Fox. GG to you and congratulations.
GG.
Congratulations, Fox.
So, all things considering, we were just saying the bit spicy in the settings department with hit checks, song sanity, price shuffle, partial but overall, besides that Deku Mask hunt, the seed itself wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
And we're joined by Death King 2. GG.
GG.
So, to go into how this played out, so the two of you ended up being basically both of you had Deku Mask as go mode, and Death King, you what am I trying to say here? So Deku Mask was on Shiro with Lens on Goron chess minigame.
Come on.
So yeah,
Yes.
because Death King, you had done mini games on your first pass without Goron Mask. You ended up not getting Lens. Fox got everything on his first pass through mini games and got Lens. Almost immediately took it to Shiro because by that point we were pretty much running out of checks.
Yeah, we were running out of things pretty swiftly. And because how the sea was laid out, we knew also that the giveaway here could have been a snag, but I think it wasn't because we logically need a dinosaur
couldn't.
land.
It couldn't have been a snag because the second Woodfall Wasp was in spring, and that's Ice Arrow locked. So it literally couldn't have been a snag for a wallet.
Ah, interesting.
That's very true.
Yeah.
So yeah, the wallet. Then I assume you are fully aware of the wallet kerfuffle with regards to Kag.
Oh, I absolutely was. That's why I didn't even touch Upper Icona at that point. I was like, I saw the I think that was a wallet on the ledge behind that's Deku locked, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
was.
And so I was just like, it's probably just that I need Deku to get Ice Arrow, and everything that's Ice Arrow locked is just straight up dead. But, so.
Yeah, so we're actually not sure where the second wallet actually was. We have a guess. I don't know if
And
baseball.
it's quite an interesting one because both of you never did Bomb Lady.
I actually straight forgot about Long Lady.
I
Yeah,
tried but messed up.
Yeah, Death King, you accidentally despawned Blast Mass Lady when you went to the Clocktown
Yeah.
Ferry.
Bad timing to do this.
Shoutouts to West Clocktown Foolish.
Yep, that was a
Um,
big one.
That was an interesting push.
Yeah,
I
if
actually
able-
made a mistake right at the very beginning where I thought that it was. I actually thought it was Vanilla Songs, even though it literally could not have been. And I realized it like just recently, where because it was random starting items, there are 4 random things. You just randomly get Oath, so it was guaranteed Song Sanity, and I just didn't realize.
I see. Okay. Yeah, and you started with Blast Mass, which was nice, but starting with Gibdo ended up being completely pointless because Gar was effectively free in Keaton Grass, and Beneath the Well was foolish. So it was really weird that the game gave you basically a junk Gibdo mask.
yeah, it was weird.
Also, I was gonna feel bad if if like the stuff for Keaton Grass 9 was in bad locations, because I got New Wave on my first attempt on the Keaton Grass and Milk Road. I was gonna feel really bad if Death King was unable to get it.
Well, we found out where the other 2 wallets were. One is in Stone Tower Temple Igor room. The other one is on Lemons,
Okay.
which
Yeah,
actually
I just
explains.
never bothered checking.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that was in Ocean Spider House, one of the hit checks. So
that
that
was right
explains.
next. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
that
right
was-
next to Sora Mask.
Yeah, it was right behind Bo too. So yeah, that explains where the wallets were supposed to be this whole time.
Mm-hmm. And the one in Stone Tower Temples, just nothing.
Yeah, that one's probably the junk royal wallet, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, it has to be.
But yeah, so despite despite the early cycle kerfuffle, Death King, you were a bit late to Shrine as well due to not picking up light arrows right away, and being a bit late to Bow. But you both ended up having Goron Mask eventually, and you both basically just ended up being in a hunt for Deku Mask at the same time. It just came down to Fox finding it, doubling back to minigames and finding it first.
Yeah, that's what it was down to. The other thing that we could follow to see was Fox was the first to get his magic in Stop by Him with here, and that just opened significantly up more for him once he got the sword from Southern Swamp, which allowed him to get his hook shot.
That was the bottleneck for Toilet Hand, so yeah, that's fun.
Shoutouts to
I
the
mean, it was-
3.
Mhm.
I was gonna say shoutouts to 3 of the Watts pointing to songs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because yeah, Pirates
I mean,
Fortress.
at least you got the bow in interior too. So-
Yeah, the bow was nice too, but yeah, I'm pretty
Is
sure.
the bow hard required, the first one? Because the second one is straight up bow lot.
I guess
Yeah.
so. Yeah, we never did see the third bow, so it probably it could be either the bow or Lullaby, but good chance it's the bow.
yeah.
I mean,
And
Lullaby
especially-
satisfies it anyway, but I think the bows could have been hard required too. but I just
Baseball
put them
just
both down.
confirmed in chat it is 2-star.
So yeah, the bow was definitely hard required. That means the third bow had to be bow locked somewhere else,
Stone Tower Temple.
probably. But yeah,
Probably there.
But yeah, we realized as soon as we saw the 200 rupee cost for keg that yeah, we're gonna the whole ice arrow logic kerfuffle, which we were kind of upset at because with getting storms and healing relatively close to each other, we were seriously hoping for a Pamela seed for Deku Mask. Could have happened, not this time though.
Yeah, unfortunately, no.
Well, that being said, I don't really have anything else in particular to say. Any other thoughts on the settings?
Hit spots or something.
They-
They just makes the overworld too strong, and dungeons end up not having anything.
Yeah, we also were having some confusion regarding the red rupees in dungeons because we saw
I don't know if Revan's here. I'm just gonna let him know about that because that's a mistake.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
The Snowhead, like I was shielding about it because I thought that the Snowhead rupees were gonna be something, and then they weren't.
so the Snowhead reds weren't shuffled, but all the other reds in dungeons were. So
Right. Yeah. The Snowhead red should have been shuffled. I think.
okay, so that might just be a mild hiccup.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
we were wondering that pretty much the whole time too. Other than that, I don't have anything else in particular that that I want to add this time around.
Yeah, I have nothing else to say aside
I would,
from
I would
yeah.
just like to clarify one thing. Just since Revan's pretty much in charge, he adds all up just a large number of settings files for Seedbot to pick from effectively at random, and so because there's so many, he's made some mistakes, and he's trying to make sure that everything's the way that he wants them to be. So it, that's all I really wanted to mention about it.
All right. I will go ahead and wrap us up here. I'd just like to once again thank our runners, Fox and Death King 2, our trackers, Axel and Naki, and of course our commentators, Captain MD and Dat Losset. First time on comms, I thought you did excellent. So I hope that you come back and do it for us again.
Oh, absolutely. Count me in.
Good.
Because as for we got on schedule, we have a mystery tour match almost literally every single day this week. So you got a lot more coming.
That's right. There's a lot of mystery coming up. I think the next one that's going to be on ZSR, at least for now, is going to be on Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And that will be Keizo Bro versus, wow, Dat Losset. Look at that. So come out and volunteer for that one if you want. Yes. Okay. Other than that, on ZSR today, coming up this evening at 10 p.m. Eastern, we have the Zelda 2 Randomizer Weekly Race. And that is it for today. So, yes, check out the schedule for what's coming up later in the week. And for now, I will go ahead and raid you on over to the Human Protractor, if I can type it in correctly, who is doing some Majora's Mask any percent, no major glitches practice runs. Looks pretty interesting, so I hope you enjoy that. And I hope to see you next time on ZSR. Bye, everyone.